probably started the stream sooner than I had to. My thought was start it during the driver's briefing, and then I can sit through the driver's briefing after, and that'd be perfect. But no, it was still 30 minutes till race time, so it started a little too soon. All right, let me get my fan. Pretty good. I'm very happy with how this screen came out. I feel like there's a lot of really good information there that is nice to kind of read through while you're waiting for the stream to start. So yeah, I technically do not earn points because I am in the national division. Which is just drivers new to the server. They don't know what your skill level is, what your previous experience is, so you go in the national as they assess. So I'll be that for this division, so there's an asterisk by my points, because technically I have 0 points, because I don't earn points in national. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Doing all those points, too, was, well, I had to go through driver by driver, ignore the ones that have left the championship because they're still there on the official points, and then had to slot myself and the other national drivers in for where we would be at in points, and then color code everyone by class. It wasn't that bad, but when I was exhausted 2 nights ago trying to get it done, my brain was just oof. Alright, we'll go into practice. Hopefully my volume's okay. I upped the game volume a lot because I didn't like how quiet it was in the last one. It was like so quiet. I like it to be like I'm almost having to talk over the actual car noise, and that's definitely not how it was. Alright, so am I on the right? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go through, this is what we're looking at. I have to check my actual like tire wear, or like, not tire wear, my fuel usage. But this is the setup that I'm going with. I found this setup online and it feels really good. Oh, wait, 24 bump. That is not correct. How did that happen? Hold on. I did that on both. Okay. It's supposed to be this. I wonder how that'll feel. Alright, let's go test that. I'm gonna turn my fan off for now. Somebody posted in the Discord about having a fan like permanently mounted on the rig, and God, I need to do that. That would be so much better instead of having to like fiddle with it last minute and worry about it not being in the right position. Just have it permanently mounted. Hello, Twy. Yeah, because if I forget, like right now, my room is 75 degrees. I normally have the fan on when it gets to like 80, but it might get to 80 over the course of this race, I don't know. So if I turn it on now, I'll kind of be cold, and I don't like being cold because that makes me shiver, it makes me inaccurate. But I don't want to be too hot either. So yeah, I definitely need to look into permanently mounting a fan to the rig and just doing a switch, because I could do it probably for like $10. I just need to find the fan, figure out how I want to mount it, and wiring the switch is so easy. Alright, so I am 12th fastest, not 11th. Somebody left. We'll see if I can pick up a little bit of time with that setup change. I gotta get into the groove again. Let me know if the volume's okay as well, because I can adjust the game lower if it ends up being too loud. But yeah, we have a good chance of getting the top 10 that I wanted. Ooh. I technically already have it, but this is I think this is a fuller race. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did improve the VR crop as well for this series, because I realized it was pretty awful. So that's set up a lot better. I'm not using live because it was being a pain, and all I use it for is the stabilization. And for this, it was kind of fine without it. I think I do like this better. We'll see once the tires are actually warm and up to temp. It is a very cold race, so the tires are going to be very cold and slippery, especially at the start. It takes about 2 laps to get them warm, so that's 1. And they're starting to get there. The left front is really struggling for a lot of people, because like this long straight, by the end of it, that left front is just like ice cold. The setup that I've got on it actually mitigates that pretty well. It's got some extra toe, which helps keep the front tires warm. Oh dang, I don't even get a lap to really test it. Well, we'll have the 10 minutes. Well, actually, they said 10 minutes of practice, but that shouldn't be the case because every time we've been ignoring that and going right to qualifying. So I guess we'll see. So I don't know. We might be running right into qualifying, and I think I'm gonna run this setup, even though I've only done it for a lap. I think it feels better already. Everything about this Camaro is just getting it to rotate better, and this feels like it rotates better everywhere except for there. Alright, we'll go back to pits. The other thing I need to confirm is my fuel strategy, because I should be good for fuel, but okay, so yeah, we are still doing the practice. Okay. The last ones, I'm pretty sure they didn't, right? We just went right into qualifying, so I don't know why we're doing... Oh, no, we're all leaving to go to the official server, aren't we? Yes, okay. Well, let me do that. Let me switch this back while I reload the server. Okay. I think that is the correct solution. Let's see. Air 10. No servers found. Okay, so it's currently taking a minute to get it back up. one actually says there's people. Yay, let's go. Alright, so we have 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and practice that setup. Oh, no, wrong one. So with full fuel, I was 12th fastest. So with less fuel, I might be able to crack the top 10 in qualifying. We'll see. I really want to get a top 10 in the dry with a full grid. It just stinks that like 2 or 3 really fast drivers left, so I don't get to do it with some of the fastest. Although we have had 1 or 2 other really quick drivers join too, so. Alright, so we need to test this setup, we need to figure out fuel consumption. And the big worry is going to be I haven't tested this track on worn tires at all. I just haven't had time to do a long stint. I've spent all my time just dialing in the setup. So it's going to get real spicy late in the race. And I have no idea how bad this car is going to get with worn tires. So right now my gamble is we're going to go through the whole race without tires because that's what I've done all of the other rounds. That's what I always tend to do. And I'm just going to hope that the tires aren't destroyed by the end. But I don't know. Everyone else might take tires. I might get screwed. We will see. Yeah, I wish I could have practiced it, but we'll see. I'm also very scared about the chicane and this corner. Because, you can see how much I struggle with it already. And with the tires worn, that's going to be very scary.
Full course yellow in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Slow car ahead.
Alright, so for the race, I need to be a little bit sooner on the
Full
brakes.
course yellow ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Green flag, green flag.
Alright, still need the tires up to temp.
Slow car ahead. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Thank you, thank you. Ooh, we got a lot of traffic. And tires are still not anywhere near up to temp. Well, they almost all are except for that left front. This is about the only corner that really gets heat into that left front tire. That chicane is probably going to kill me at some point. Those curbs, if you hit them wrong, will launch you. Alright, tires are just about up to temp. Probably about as good as they're going to get. I'm really struggling to get slowed down for that corner. Alright, flying lap. I'm probably going to go back to the other setup. I don't think it's going to be faster. And I cut the corner. Oh well. I can still get a rough idea. Ah, too wide. This whole lap's taking very weird lines. I feel like it gets through there better. Alright, we're within 2/10. We'll see, I'll do one more lap. There we go, better on that curve this time. Ah, but I cut that one. Imola's track limits confuse me because some of the track limits are so tight where you still have a car like on the car still half on track, but it'll consider you out of bounds, which I don't really understand.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Slow car ahead.
Oh, that was slow. I hate that chicane so much. Alright, I think it's going to kick right over to qualifying as soon as the time runs out. I wanted to practice my pit one more time, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, as soon as it runs out, it's probably going to kick us back. So I am ready, because I'm going to change the setup the second that we get back into the pits. Maybe not. Alright, might have a chance to practice the pit. Ooh, okay, that's not a cut. Nice. Oh, that felt good. And then for my pit, I realized get it to the third light, or fourth light. Like line, I mean. Although with all the cars here, it's a lot harder to do. Yeah, that was pretty good. Alright.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Nats, Amps, and Silvers may now join the track for qualifying.
Alright. We're gonna go back to this, because I practiced on that. Other one might be faster, I just didn't practice it, so don't know.
Low tire pressure. Stay away from curbs.
Alright, so I kind of want to be at the back, because for the Nats and Silvers I should be one of the fastest, I think, barring maybe a few. So I'm gonna space out so I don't run through anybody on my flying laps. Just space out and try and get heat in the tires. I probably want at least 10 seconds. The thing that really sucks is we have 10 minutes of qualifying, but it takes a full 2 laps before your tires are even up to temp. So that's 3.5 minutes is spent just getting your tires up to temp. So you only have maybe 2 or 3 laps to actually qualify, which should be fine. As long I just need to avoid getting a track cut, I think, and I'll be all right. My goal is going to be try and get below a 151.6. I did a 151.4 in practice. I'm gonna try and be below a 151.6. A lot of times I qualify slower than I'll actually drive in the race or practice, so yeah, they're still really cold, especially because I can't get them up to temp because I'm not going fast enough. But I'm just trying to space out. Alright, we're gonna open it up here. Tires will be cold, but we need to go fast to get some temp into them. Alright, trying for a 151.6 or better. The car can do a 150, but I don't think I'm going to do a 150.
Slow car ahead.
Yeah, very slow through here, but that's okay. Oh, well, so much for the 10-second gap. Oh, I thought that would be a track cut, but nope.
Slow car ahead.
Thank you, thank you.
Clear on the right.
Slow through all of that, but let's just focus on getting a lap in. This is probably going to be a high 152, 153. Maybe not, but it feels like it.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Alright, tires are almost up to temp. Oh, whoa! Okay.
There's a slow car ahead.
I was not expecting that for how slow that lap felt. Might be able to do better than that. I got a few laps. Yeah, much better exit out of there. But awful through here. Ah, lost in the last corner. Well, I'm already happy with the time, but I might be able to get it a little bit quicker. Oh man, this is a really good lap. I hope I don't mess it up. I messed it up.
Your lap time is already 80.
No.
Please try to stay on the
I knew I was gonna do that immediately. Yeah, all told, I can definitely do a 150. Well, the car can. I don't know that I can. Alright, let's space out here for a second so I don't run him down, hopefully. A little bit slow on the exit, which is going to hurt this lap, but that's alright.
yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, that was real slick. Dang. It was a really good entrance and then I slid Oh, super good through there.
Gold for pros, winning out on track for qualifying, Nats and silvers, winning for shooting laps and return pits.
Alright, we're gonna complete this and teleport to pits. Alright. We're gonna pull off here. Nobody around. Cool. Turn to pits. Let's go. Oh man. What do we manage? Oh, 151.3. Alright, that's my best time yet. So I think that will have us in the top 10. We will see. We'll see if some others pick up their pace as well. Alright, fuel. Okay, that's pretty good. That's less fuel than I was expecting. Alright, so let's say... So 150 a lap. That's 110 seconds. 1 hour is 3,600. Divided by 110, that gives us 32.7 laps. We have our out lap, and we might run an extra lap. So I usually say 35 to be safe. Times 2.5, that says 88 liters. I think I had this set with 60. 60 liters, add 38, that gives me 88. So that's a little close. I thought we were going to be higher up on that. Let's see. What is 88 times 2 divided by 3? 58 liters to make it to 40 minutes. Okay, let's throw... I'm going to do an extra 2 liters to be safe. I'm so nervous about how these tires are going to hold up. Fuel-wise, I should be good. That's a... You know what, actually... I don't want to risk this taking too long. I think it's just a set 30 seconds. I don't think it matters, but I don't want to find out. So we'll add 36. I need to make sure it doesn't change tires. Our tire pressures are all looking very good. Ooh, this is cold though. Why is that one so cold? Alright, I don't think it really needs, but I can give it a little bit more and it won't matter. Alright, I'm hoping for a top 10. That would be fantastic if we qualify top 10. Charter is my rival. I want to beat Charter. I had so much fun racing with him last week. Do we have another Camaro out? I know one of them sat this one out. Hey, we do. Let's go. It doesn't look like he did his qualifying, though, because he can't go out for qualifying now. Oh, I'm so nervous, but... Man. So, I'm definitely going to drop down once these guys get warm tires. Yeah, there we go. But still, I'm hoping I can start in the top 10. It's going to be close, because I think I was 12th in practice. I picked up some time. I expect others are going to pick up some time. Oh, it's dropping down fast. This is the first lap, too. Still... Oh, no, 9th. Oh, we're still there. We're still there. I don't think I'm going to stay 10th. I think we're going to drop to, I hope, 12th. And then, I don't know, maybe I can pick up some positions and get that top 10. I'm a little bit... I was confident in the other races to pick up positions. This one I'm not sure, because a few of those corners, I can set a really fast lap, but I make a lot of mistakes trying to push the car that hard. And I overdrive it into this corner a little bit, which is scary because that's the one that goes the tight up right-hander. That one I usually don't have too much issue with, although I have spun the car there once. This chicane, I usually get, if I mess up, I get like a track cut, so that's going to be dangerous. 3 of those and you get a penalty. And then here, I often outbrake, as you saw in qualifying, and I go out in the dirt, which costs time. So I'm going to push the car hard, but I need to dial back a little bit on those corners to play it safe. And the big question is, I haven't driven this car at all with worn out tires. So, you know, as we cross over like the 30-minute mark, that's all unknown territory. I've driven this car for up to about 20-25 minutes, I think is the longest stint I did in it. Maybe. So the tire wear is going to become a huge consideration for these corners. I might start moving the balance forward as they wear out, but I don't know, because every time I tried moving the balance forward, my braking got worse. It seems to love just minimal brake bias, so I don't know. It's all gonna be a question. I'm so nervous for that later stage. But we're at the top of the nationals. Sarami is right there. He's less than a 10th off, so that's pretty fantastic. How are our times sector-wise? So he's faster sector 1, sector 2. I blow him away sector 3. I'm guessing that's that. I'm guessing I'm getting better through the chicane. Is chicane sector 3? So sector 3 is that uphill and the chicane. Okay, so I'm probably getting through there better than him. How is Volpez, who's in front of me? Slower T1. Faster T2, slower T3. Okay. Oh, this is going to be so interesting. Alright. I need to pee again, like always, so I'm going to go take care of that, and about ready for the race. Alright, we're still 10th. With 1 lap to go, we might actually qualify top 10. Let's go! Also, maybe I might add it somewhere on this screen as well. For anyone that joined late and didn't see the starting screen, they do stream this on the Simufur YouTube, and they have 2 announcers that do announcing for the entire race. So if you want the perspective of all the racing, they jump around between every battle, whether it's happening for the lead or for 15th. They'll showcase those battles. You get the third-person view of the track and everything, and the announcers do a really good job. So if you get bored of my stream or just want to go check it out, it's Simufur on YouTube. Highly recommend. They do an awesome job. I've gone back and watched all of the races. Yeah, I went back and watched all of the races after they were complete, because they're just really fun to watch. The first round was really good. The final battle for the lead, like the last 20 to 30 minutes of round 1, is incredible to watch. The racing was just phenomenal. Get my last dose of caffeine in. Tiny bit left in there, but I don't need all that. Actually, I want a little bit of water too. I need to figure out how to add noise suppression to this, because I hate all the noises like that this picks up, but I haven't found a way to get rid of it in OBS yet. That's fair. That's fair. I love both. I love the in-car and I love the overview. Like if I was watching this, I'd probably be bouncing back and forth between both. Or I'd probably watch all of the boots in the ground, and then if I'm really into it, then I go back and watch the recap. Okay, 11th. One position off from a top 10. Now I just need to get through the race. Get through it clean without mistakes. I'm really scared of my pit, because this pit entry is a lot harder to get right than the other ones I found. I actually practiced this one a solid, I don't know, 5 to 10 times. It's really hard to practice because you have to do a whole 2.5 minute long lap to practice it. There's no way to quickly practice your pit entry. I thought I could do it in hot lap. Nope. If you touch pit entry in hot lap, it just kicks you back to the pits. So it's really annoying. I wish they had a better way to practice it. But yeah, I practiced my hot lap. I got it, or my pit. I got it pretty quick. I'm just terrified of speeding on entry, or missing the pit, or the biggest thing I'll mess up is getting like the shifting wrong, or like not getting the car shut off or something weird like that. I found I could just stall the car in first into the box, but then if the car's in first gear, when you start it and it drops, even if you have the clutch in, it stalls. So for some reason I have to go back to neutral, even though technically you should be able to do it. I don't know why it's like that. But I also got better at aligning the car right, because if you're not perfectly aligned in the pit box, it pauses and then moves your car, and that can cost like 3 seconds. So I did my best. Basically the hood, where the hood ends, that should line up with the 4th mark, and that gets the car about perfect. All right, make sure I have enough fuel, make sure we're on the right strategy, make sure temperatures are good. Yeah, survive, honestly. This first lap is going to be very scary because this track is ice cold right now. So grip at the start is extremely low. Let's see. I have my fan on the lowest setting, right? Yeah. Again, it's a little cold, but I don't have a choice. It matches the track, I guess. Oh, we are 10th. What? What happened? What happened to the other car? Did he leave? Was it a penalty? Why am I 10th? C. Gator, did he leave? I guess he left. What? Well, I don't like that. I mean, it gets me to top 10, but that's not how I want to get to top 10. Hopefully he can reconnect. Oh, he's typing in the chat. Let's see. Did he get disconnected? What's going on? Kicked back to the garage. Oh no. Yeah, for some reason it kicked him. Oh, I hope he can get back in. I don't care if they have to delay the start. I'd rather him be able to get back in. Double check I'm in the mumble. I heard it earlier, but just make sure that hasn't changed. Yeah, okay. We're still in there. Sweet. Alright, I also fixed my pedals. My pedals are mounted on a platform, and then I've got a bolt that goes through to keep them mounted to my desk, to keep them from wiggling around. But there's only one bolt at the front of it, so the back can kind of pivot and wiggle around. So normally I have a block of wood to hold it in place. That block of wood moved, so when I got really hard on the brakes, my pedals would actually like twist and jump around. And I forgot to fix that until I forgot about it until right before the race. So what did I do? I just grabbed some duct tape and duct taped the blocks in place. Ooh, I dig the flags on the back. That's awesome.
Going single file.
Okay. Why do I suddenly feel like I'm too high up in my chair? Ugh. This is the part that sucks about not having like a fully dedicated sim rig, is like every time I feel slightly different, and that throws me off.
Tire pressure. Stay clear of the curves.
Alright. Again, don't care about the outlap, so let's just save fuel. I can't do anything to get the tires warm this early on either, so does not matter. Thank you, Twy. Man, I do wish I had a big screen right now, because on the index, the glare from all these bright white lights is so bad. Oh, I need my headlights on. I'm like, man, the glare is really bad. And then, oh, right, it's because I don't have my headlights on. That helps. But yeah, like the glare with the index on all those bright HUD elements is so bad. It gets really distracting. Like with the bright areas up there, it kind of disappears a bit, but like all through the side here, it's so bad. I cleaned my lenses before too. Alright. Where is... Turn up the volume just a little bit. Need my immersion. Alright, once we get closer here down this back stretch, I'm gonna actually start trying to get heat in these tires. Getting a little bit into them.
Going double file.
Alright. Managed a tiny bit of heat. Alright, let's focus in. T1's gonna be real scary. Gonna try and avoid death there. My brakes are gonna melt by the time we get this thing started. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Car on the left.
It is so mixed up there. Oh, you're going real slow into this corner.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Blade Wolf is very slow on the cold tires, I feel.
Clear on the left. Car on the left.
Oh, please don't kill
Clear
me.
on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
The cars in front are slow and the cars behind are being really aggressive. It's not a good combination.
Car on the right.
Dude, come on. We're in the first lap. Calm down. Everyone behind just went fucking insane. Like, dude, come on. You did not have the corner there. Jesus. Everyone is just diving in out of nowhere
Car on the left.
without having anything near the corner to do it. I don't know why everyone just fucking got insanely aggressive this race.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Well, that's down 4 positions, as people wanted to be insanely aggressive. Like, I could have done that to Blade Wolf, but I didn't, because I understood it was the first lap, and that you need to have some patience. Alright, let's dial back in. I think we avoided damage for the most part. I need to be careful there. I need to be on the brakes sooner. I don't have as much grip as I did in practice there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Dude, are you serious right now? Come on. What the hell is going on this race? Like, just spun me down the backstretch. Alright, I'm gonna need to look through these replays and see if I'm messing up or if people are just being that ridiculous this race. I didn't think I moved or anything. Maybe I drifted out into him because I definitely didn't see him coming up. Well, now I'm thinking about doing an early pit to get out of all this mayhem. Just pit as soon as possible and get clean air, because this is definitely not where I want to be right now. Alright, thank God I didn't get a track cut there. I would have been very upset if I got a track cut while this far back and going this slow. Well, we're down to 19th. We've got a lot of ground to catch up. And this is kind of a hard track to pass on, because like a third of it you just can't make passes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Seven minutes in, wow. That was okay until the exit.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I'm braking early there because I know these cars are going to be a little bit slower through there and I don't want to kill them. Oh my god. He brakes way more than I do. Yeah, I'm super slow right now trying to find a way past without killing him. This might be the chance.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Nope, I fucked it. I fucked it up entirely.
There's some light damage on the right.
Yeah, this is just not going to be our race. If I can manage 15th, I'll be happy. I just need to pit in at ASAP and get clean air. My tires are probably going to be destroyed at the end too, because I've had so many slides on them already. But I'm not going to bother taking them because I need that 5 seconds. I'm not going to catch the faster cars regardless.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, and we're right back where we started. Oh, come on. There's just nowhere to pass through there. Like, I've got nowhere to go. We're going right into a tight chicane. Well, I know better than to go to the outside this time. Can we get a run down the straight?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Brake nice and early because I don't want to fuck that corner. Alright, we have some clean air. A lot of the corners that I normally take in like third or second, I'm dropping a gear just to have a little bit more stability and control, because at this point, absolute speed doesn't matter at all. I'm not going to catch any of the cars that I was anywhere near, so that extra tenth or two doesn't matter right now. All that matters is just keeping myself in the 152s, and I'll catch up to a lot of them as long as I don't make more mistakes. Yeah, 153 all the way in 15th for charter. So all these cars I should hopefully be able to pass as long as I keep the times consistent. Oh, that was dangerous. Tire in the grass, but we're alright. Actually gonna use third gear there. A little late into that, but it's alright. No! We do not need track cuts this early. And the part that sucks is because I missed round 2 because of the con, I can't even drop this race. I can't even be like, oh, well, this won't count. No, it will. But yeah, we're down to a 151. We're going to be catching up to this group real fast. Man, that sucks, because my lap times are really good. If I didn't get murdered 2 separate times. I did more practice than usual in preparation for this, too. Not much more, because I've been too busy, but I hopped on yesterday morning to get some laps in. The car that spun me didn't even stop either. Like, normally if you mess somebody up, you're supposed to slow down and let them back by. That car didn't even slow down. Alright, the pits will be opening in a lap or 2. It's gonna depend where I'm at with this guy, whether I pit early or not. I just want whatever gets me the most clean air. Oh, I'm so slow through that corner. I'm looking at the gap to the cars behind. I think an early pit might be the move. Because I'll definitely come out behind, a pretty good bit behind all of them. Depends. If I get past him, I have a nice gap. But if I get stuck behind him, I'll want to pit early. Alright, that little poke worked. closing in on Charter. Alright, we're up to 16th. The car is running fast. Good chance to pick up some more positions. We're back behind our fellow Camaro. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. I just have to make sure I didn't move over in front of them because I did not see them coming up at all. I was pretty sure I was in a straight line, but I don't know for a fact. So I just have to look at the replay and make sure I didn't cause it. Same for the first incident too. I didn't think I did, but you know, nobody ever thinks they caused it, so I need to go back through and just make sure. I'm so upset at the start of that race though, because even barring that incident, everyone was just driving way too aggressively on cold tires. Like, I was right to the car in front of me's butt and just taking it easy because there was nowhere to go. And everybody else was like, yeah, there's nowhere to go, but I'm still gonna just send it alongside you anyway and cause a wreck. Like, give everyone a lap to space out first. Alright, so is that a lap down car or did someone already pit? I think that was just a lap down car. Oh, that might have been too deep. Kind of struggling through there. Like, I'm still in the 151s, but it feels a lot worse than when I practiced. I feel like I was getting through there faster in practice. Oh, just barely saved it. Ooh. I thought I was gonna go way off track. I am just glad that when I went off track, I didn't kill the car that I was next to. My mistake just led to me going in the dirt and thankfully didn't take them with me. Now I just have to also not mess my pit up. which is a lot more likely now that I'm frazzled. I'm definitely taking way too much curve there. I really don't want to pass through here. There's no good place to pass for like this entire section of track. It sucks. Try down the front stretch. I'm really bad at passing at Imola. Like every corner on this track terrifies me to try and pass that. I don't have the run that I'd like. Can I get it here, maybe? I'm getting runs, I'm not getting far enough alongside to really feel comfortable making the pass. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna need to pit in, because this is gonna cost me an insane amount of time right now. And I'm gonna kill one of us, that's for sure. Oh, I think we both cut that. Alright, well, never mind. There's the run that I wanted. Although there's a lap car right in front of us. And I messed it up again. I can't do that fucking corner, man. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna pit. I hit it way too early, but I don't care. I'm just losing way too much time. I think that's Charter right in front. No, don't change tires. Alright, not too bad. $36 seconds. Is that just because I did extra? No, it did repairs. I didn't want repair. Fuck. I don't care about the goddamn repairs. I hate ACC because you can't set this shit up in the, God damn it. Dude, this race is just a disaster. This is what I hate about ACC. In AC, I can tell it before the race in the pitch strategy not to do this. ACC, you have to get into the race and then change all these stupid things. And the car still stalled. Why does it keep stalling? I don't understand. This is why I haven't played ACC much. This game frustrates me to no end. besides the VR issues with it.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing. Faster car coming up behind you.
Oh, this sucks. This is not where I want to be.
Clear on the right.
Well, so much for clean air. This is just proving to be the race from hell. Just everything that could go wrong going wrong. The only thing I didn't mess up was getting the tires changed, which honestly might be a mistake since I was stuck there for repairs anyway. Might as well have just done the tires. Well, I don't have as much clean air as I want. I'm behind a faster car, so I will hopefully be able to come out on top whenever those cars end up pitting. Alright, let's go. Now I have clean air. So I was in 18th with my pit strategy. I think I was in, what, 15th when I went in? So if we come out 14th or better, I'm happy. Just get the hammer down and get some clean laps in. Charter is hugely in front of us now after my disaster of a pit stop. I'm so mad that it did repairs. I didn't need those at all. My lap times were just as fast, and that cost me an extra, like, is it like 6 to 9 seconds? Oh, please don't die. How am I passing second place? How is... Oh, because he's a full lap ahead of me, that's how. less death that time. What? Where did I cut the track? I thought that was pretty clean cut. Alright, slow down more there. Yeah. Tire wear might start playing a factor. I still feel okay. Alright, 152 is not great, but it's faster than most of the cars that I was running with, so that's alright. Closing in on Charter, it's just he's got a huge gap. I don't know if I can reel him in by the end. Alright, I gotta pull the car in more. I think that's where I'm getting the track cut, yeah. I gotta be very careful on that inner curb. Alright, right on the edge of a 151, pretty good. Significantly faster than the car in front, and faster than Charter too, but again, not a whole lot of time left to catch him. Well, that was absolutely as late as I could possibly break into that, and then some. It's fast if I keep third, it's just scarier. Oh, I don't like this either, but...
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I hope I didn't get a track cut. Okay, whew. I didn't really like that, but there wasn't much of a choice with how much slower he was. Charter's 154s, alright, so about 2 seconds a lot faster. 6 laps. Oh, we'll be right there by the end. Like 12 minutes or so I should be at him. If I don't mess up. That scared me. I thought he was about to say that I got like a big penalty or something because I saw the white bar at the top disappear. I thought it was like all of a sudden it popped up with like a disqualification or something. I was gonna cry. That was close to a cut. I could see the inner line, but that's how that corner feels so good. I fight track limits so hard on this course. At this point, I'm just playing it safe. I think we're close to where we're going to finish up because I saw some of the cars in front of Charter doing a 151, and I'm just not going to touch that right now. Not consistently. My focus and care is just gone. As evidence. But we are in 15th, so that's something. That is so horrendously slow. Alright, less than 10 seconds back. Let's just keep a move on. .153.7, all right. .152.2, so about a second and a half faster each lap. Still turning in too soon for that corner. Still awful, but faster. .153.9. close to 2 seconds up on that lap.
Gaining on the car, heading sector 2.
The goal is now beat Charter, my rival. There we go. Let the car go in a little bit later. I want to hold third through there, but I know it's going to kill me if I do. Alright, we're on to a wicked fast lap this time. That really didn't feel fast, and yet that's better than qualifying. Or matching qualifying now. I didn't see the time, but we are really closing in fast on him. Oh, that might be a cut. Surprisingly not. Not even a little. The track limits on this track particularly confuse me. Yeah, I kept third that time. No warning? Okay, we're good.
Yeah, it's a slow car, man.
Oh, I messed the exit up. But still 151.5. Let's go. Oh, 2.5 seconds up. Oh, please stop. Whew. Yeah, makes sense. I was gonna be really surprised if I didn't get a track cut there for how far over it went. Alright, we can start putting the pressure on. I'm not gonna catch anybody else. Just too far ahead and too fast, but I should be able to get Charter at least. Alright, I'm gonna back down a bit because I am 2 seconds a lap faster and I do not need another track cut. I'm gonna catch him regardless. I just need to I really don't want 3 track cuts. I think it's on the 4th you get the penalty. But I don't need to find out. Tire pressures ended up being real good, same as temp. Alright, so I was only half a second a lot faster with the mistakes I had turn 1. But the fact I had a huge moment and was still half a second faster means I shouldn't have any trouble getting past once I get to him. I just want to get to him as soon as possible so I have plenty of time to make the pass. Oh, cars in front are actually doing 152s. So I am faster, but not 25 seconds faster, unfortunately. Slow exit. I think I tend to be a lot better under braking than Charter. I noticed that in the wet at least. Let's see if it's the same in the dry. The temptation to pin this thing straight into a wall the second it crosses the checkered flag is monumental. Hello, Checker. See if I'm in the draft enough to get a nice pull. Maybe. Oh, it seems like it because my delta's a lot lower for this lap. sure I don't kill him. Find a nice way past. Get my nose right up on him on the straight. Yeah, this might be it. That's a really good run. Wow, he's got a lot of power in that thing. I had a better exit, and I swear he's faster. Even with me in the draft.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ooh, I don't know if he broke early or I broke late. I thought I was gonna die. I don't know if he let me by or was just braking earlier because he was offline. I don't know. I nearly killed myself there. Not as clean of a pass as I would have liked. Because I almost killed Charter with it. Alright, now I just need to not make a mistake. Oh, a little bit too far in. Alright, I've got a good gap. Right here is the danger zone because Charter's car seems to have more power than me, or I just had a worse exit. But I thought I was going to go flying past him on the straight, and he just pulled away. That thing seemed to have a monstrous amount of horsepower.
Hey, there's one final lap.
Holy cow, I have way more fuel than I need.
Slow car ahead.
How did I miscalculate that? My fuel used is correct. 2.5 a lap. How did I end up with an extra, like, 15 liters? Alright, one more lap after this one. Just bring it home.
There's a slow car ahead.
Hopefully not get into a tangle with any lap cars.
Leader has finished the race.
Had to brake a little there. So yeah, tire wear, not really a concern considering I can still do 151s. most of my time lost right now is my focus rather than the car. Hence me kind of taking it easy. Alright, brought it home 14th after all of that mayhem. With way too much fuel.
Right, good job. You did the best you could. Make it easy, lead lap.
I am very pissed about that start.
The race is now over. You are free to leave the server.
I am extremely peeved with how everyone drove on that first lap. There was no reason to be that aggressive. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, there's me remembering to turn my lights on. Alright, let's take a look at this mayhem. Again, if I wasn't, like, to the bumper of the car in front, then I understand going for the pass, but there was nowhere to go. I was to their bumper. Like, even if the person got past me, I don't know if I'd call that surviving. I finished the race. I guess we technically survived, but my survival is getting through without getting spun out twice. But yeah, the car got side by side with me. There's nowhere to go because I'm already on the nose of the car in front of me. Like, let's see how this goes. See, I was fast on the start, but again, there's nowhere to go. So rather than try and do something stupid, I get on the brakes and I just take it easy. There's a huge amount of space, but again, nowhere to go. Just be patient. Volpez was slow. I was able to go around the outside clean, so I took that spot. Again, braking way early, but there's nowhere to go. They went defensive, so I'm like, alright, I'll go around the outside. That car sneaks up the inside. Alright, that's fair enough. I left the door open because I tried to go around the outside. But here they should have backed off, because this is just going to be death. But I'm like, alright, I'll let you by. And then here, that's not a place to go again. We got through there somehow. That was terrifying for both of us. Again, like, come on. Surami, that was awful. I'm sorry. But that was ridiculous, and you didn't even slow down. Like, you are nowhere near me. You just pile drive into the side of me. Knock me out of the way. And then you don't even stop. You just keep going. That's not how that's done. My rejoin, well, I guess I was still on the track. I tried to get going, but the tires spun. Well, it didn't matter anyway. I was gonna get hit regardless. Alright, let's see. What was the next thing that happened? It was down the front stretch. So we're back alongside Volpez, kind of. So Volpez finished 8th, and I'm a lot faster here, so maybe a chance we could have gotten 8th. Alright, so that car is coming in. Maybe it was the next lap that it happened? Yeah, I think it was the next lap. I thought it was all in the first lap. Yeah, I'm pretty annoyed that people were being that stupid on the start. Like, take it easy. I could have tried to pass people in front of me, but it wouldn't have worked out. I would have ended up wrecking them, but everyone behind me said, screw it, I'm gonna try passing even if it wrecks people. Not really. They'll get penalized, which I don't really care about. Like, I'm gonna go through the reports anyway, because with Sarami, that was ridiculous. To not even slow down. If he slowed down, I wouldn't have been annoyed. Like, people make mistakes. That was a really annoying one to dive in from that far back. I'm pissed that he wrecked me and didn't even stop. That's what annoys me. Oh.
Green line. Give it all you got.
God damn it. Oh, I hope it didn't just erase the replay. Oh. It might have just overrode it. There's a good chance it just overrode it because of the stupid way this game works. Okay, I think I still have it. Woo! Okay. Alright, so let's skip forward here. Still alive, still alive, still alive, still alive, still alive, still alive, still alive. Here we're nearing death. So that's the car, I believe, that's gonna cause some mayhem here. Because we both get out of this corner slow. So let's see what happens. Oh, he tries to go for the gap right between. No. Okay. There is not a car-sized gap there. I guess there is just barely a car-sized gap there. But right there, he's already spinning me. Again, brakes, people. You don't... Just because there's a gap doesn't mean that you need to take it. Like, we are already too wide going into one of the worst turns. Like, I'm drifting in, he's drifting in, and he's just full throttle into the back of me. Like, right there, that's not a gap. And again, never even touches the brakes, just keeps going. Like, that was, if not your fault, then it was both of our faults. And to not even slow down is so annoying to me. Like, if it's like a maybe, I understand, but come on. You pit maneuvered me. Like, that's not a gap you go for. And right here, you back out. You don't just keep going. That's so annoying. Does it? Hold on. I want to see if it even... Sorry for all this jumping around. I want to get back to... Why did it jump that far forward? Yeah, no kidding. Every other race I had no issues, and then this race I just got absolutely obliterated. Oh, it's not going to show my HUD. Oh, that's nauseating. That's moving my head with that. Can I show the HUD? I want to show the HUD because it did not even show me that he was coming, as far as I'm aware. The problem with ACC and VR is that the indicator for where cars are is so high up, it's so hard to see. But I don't think I had any indication that he was coming to try and fill that gap. Right there it probably should have showed me. But again, I didn't think he was going to go for a gap that didn't exist. yeah, that was a disaster of a race. Both of those spins threw me off, and then I made two huge mistakes myself, and then messed up the pitch strategy. Ugh. If I had a clean rest of the race, I might have been able to grab 13th or 12th, but I had so many mistakes myself. Yeah, that is insanely disappointing. I had a car that could do a top 10 for sure. Let's see. I finished 14th, 102 seconds down. Can I see lap times? Game, can you please? No, I can't see lap times. Okay. Because at the start I was definitely faster. I don't know if Volpez picked up pace towards the end, but I was definitely faster than Volpez, who finished 10th. Blade Wolf, on the start I was way faster. I think they probably got up to speed. That car, or I think was it the Aston or a different car? It's really bad on cold tires, so that might have been why they were so slow on the start. Either way, I'm glad I got back up to 14th, but really disappointing because that was a car that I felt I really could have gotten a top 10, and I've desperately wanted to get this rust bucket of a Camaro into the top 10 to show what it can do, and had the car to do it, felt I had the drive to do it, and just got punted out of the way 2 different times, and not, in my opinion, not even remotely racing incidents either, just dumb passes. So we'll be back next week. We also have the rally in a month. Somebody's looking to set up like a test rally thing to run some test sessions, so I'll probably join that. Might do a rally stream at some point. Probably not this week. I'm so tired. My actual car is in 100 pieces in the garage because I did an entire dash out on it, and I can't put it back together until Tuesday because I'm waiting on parts. So Tuesday to Thursday, that's what I'll be doing. So I don't know. I'll probably immediately jump into practicing for next week's race today and tomorrow to get a head start because the rest of the week I'll be busy. But yeah, that's the end of this one. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Wish this one could have been better. Bye-bye.